Okay, this is number 2. We're back on. Took me 10 minutes to get there, but I hope it works. This is going to be a live video chat show. It's going to be for adults because we use sharp things like scissors and needles and heat guns and dangerous electrical items. And we're also a live craft show where we interact with the chat room all night long. It's just now 6:01. I should be getting everybody up here. Let's see if we can find me on the live show. Upcoming. Oh, let's see. Uh, no views. Second try. I put number 2 last. Let's try this one. Uh, I'm a looking. Let's see if I can't find it. Here we go. Let's try. Let's try this one. We want this one. This one doesn't have anything there yet. Waiting for Beth. I started, it says, it should say number 2. Um, let's see. I don't know what to do. I'm a trying. Let's go back over here. Go to title. Uh, okay, so let me try it again. Let's go to my subscriptions and we're going to go to home. We're going to go to Beth. We're going to go to this one. I'm looking for it. Everybody's in the room. Hang on. I'm just trying to get it up on my iPad. So I must be live. So I should be okay. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me? Hmm. I don't know how I got in there, but here I am. So you can hear me fine. Good. I just as soon as I got on the first time, big old clap of thunder came. The lights didn't flicker, but it sounded like it was right over top. And I hope I'm not going to do all this zappy stuff tonight. No, 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 no. We don't want all of that. So, uh, okay, guys, thank you for following me around, and I have to see what I can do to stop this silly stuff of this thing blinking around everywhere. We don't want any of that. You're having some thunder too. It's already passed. It's gone straight out to sea. Downpour. Okay. You have been buffering all day in the channels. Okay. Well, anyway, I was just admiring everything that Esther sent me and some happy mail. Thank you, Esther. I appreciate it. And we are going to use this in our new book, and we're going to use we're probably going to use her. And I'm thinking about putting her with this in the background and make her a little tag. So we're going to put that in the book. Save the ribbons for later. We might save this for some 4th of July or Memorial Day celebrations, and some more red and blue labels. This will go in the book, and the lace will go in the book, and the texting papers will go in the book. And I've got some Mickey Mouse ears. I live about an hour 45 minutes from Orlando. I could very easily should do an I should do um a Disneyland page, but this is going to go into the book, and I'm thinking that the birds can go in the book too. Uh, Potential, and we'll fix a little tag, something for tag. Oh, looky here. Let's see. Let me just check something out. Let me just check something out. Let's just check this out. Did I do it? Can I do it? I don't think I can do it. Can I do it? No. Yeah. It's a big storm. This is absolutely so cute. Thank you, Esther, and thank you, Mary, for the postcard. And yeah, we're gonna play with it. So let's see. Let's see what's next. So and then these two I need to make into tags. I can put something down here, but it's got to be super skinny, skinnier than that. So I think there's a slot down the center of that. Let's see if this will go down. See, it'll go down, but it's not very wide. I did that thinking I could use it as a pocket, but as you can see, it's just not going to be skinny enough. Okay. Well, anyway, we could put them there. So let's get a hole punch for these two. And I want to put it right there. Perfect. And then this one, put it right there. Perfect. And I might be able to use some of this ribbon. This brown ribbon, polka dot ribbon is so cute. Why don't I try it? Put it in there. And I'd kind of like to staple it. I've got 3 more staplers in there. Let's see if I can do it. And I want to staple it right there. If I can get it around my fingers. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. We're going to do it. It could be done. What I might do is tack it with a little bit of glue, and then I can staple it. So hi everybody coming in. I sort of missed everybody's names. Sharon R, Joyce, Butterroll, Esther, Margaret. I just looked at the front door and my package is not there yet. Candy and Angie and Debbie and Sharon Lumbar. Good to see everybody. And all of those in the beginning, I missed. Shannon's here. Good to see you. Jassie's here. Who else? I'm sure I missed somebody, but that's okay. I'm glad you all are here. Jennifer's here. I'm sure I missed somebody, but we won't fret. So anyway, I'm trying to get this little ribbon on here, and so I'm going to hot glue it just a tad right there. Let it warm up a minute. So everybody doing okay on this gloomy, rainy day? I tell you, I'm full as a tick. Joe just brought home some fish and chips. We've got a new little restaurant down the road from us, less than a mile. Well, maybe a mile away. And it's fresh fish. It's a fresh fish market, and I don't know what the name of it is yet. I was just talking to Joe. He didn't know either. Um, I said I wanted to be his PR person, public relations person. I need to be his public relations because I would have some sort of advertisement in his packaging for, when he sends his food out. There was no name on it, and he needs to have some advertisement, uh, either on a business card or a flyer or something. He needs a little bit of advertisement. So I got that on there. So that looks kind of nice. I think I'm going to trim these. And I was watching Butter Roll yesterday, and bless her heart, she's using all my suggestions on how to get even corners. When you cut the first one off, there it is right there. You take it and just do one flip over to the opposite side, and then you cut that, and that should be equal to that one, and they look good. I made it a little bit bigger, but I'm not complaining. But I will ink that. My ink is right over here. But anyway, it tickled me to death to know that she paid attention and she was doing it. And I'm very, very honored that you all like to do the little silly things I do. I'm very honored. So we'll set that over there. So that one is ready to go. I think I need to maybe put another coat of varnish on top of it, maybe. Not sure. And then this one here, I'm going to trim its little corners off. Like that. And I'll do a little ink. Like that. Very good. So I got the rest of this brown ribbon that I'll use for this tag. And I'm going to just do a little gluage right there. And then I can staple it. Like that. And then trim the tag ribbon here. So that's that one. It's cute. And I got a little bit more ribbon left. And I've got some other tags over here that I made the other day. Here's one that I made. It's cute. and I'm going to punch a hole in it. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and make my second signature for this book here. And maybe I can go ahead and stitch it in. Get it stitched in. I think that was the last staple. Oh, actually, there's 2 more left. Okay, that's okay. All right, that one's cute. It's not inked yet. And we'll just snip the corners off a little bit. And we need to think about, I've got a whole pad of this brown paper, and I need to figure out what else I can make with the brown paper. Other things. There it is. Some other things that we can make. Bookmarks. We can do some bookmarks. And it's going to have this brown paper as a theme. We'll have it as a theme. And we'll ink it. So, how's everybody doing? Any problems with the video now? It seems like it's okay now. I'm headed to my granddaughter's. Oh, right. Okay. Thank you, Angela. Post us a picture. We love granddaughter's pictures. Oh, I hope she does good. I'm sure she will. But these are 2 little cards. And I had a little tiny piece of ribbon left. And I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it. It's going to be on this one. That's going to be cute. Okay. Just a tad of glue with my stapler. Hi, Goldie's here. Well, that's not going to go. I might have to put some more staplers in there. It might be, the last one doesn't always come out by itself very good. There was 2 of them there. That's all right. We'll get another stapler. We got more staplers. I'd like to find the staples that go to this little guy. I'm missing there's a thing that goes in here to hold the staplers in on this, and I haven't found it yet. And this is a nice little stapler. So let's see. And I was watching a video today, and I'll have to tell you the name of her. I didn't write her name down, but she was somebody I'd never seen before. And she put some a napkin on the fabric and made some little cards and do floppies out of it. So it was kind of cool. And if I have time, I'd like to try it. So I need to make a list on what else I can make with my brown paper. I need to make a list. So, yeah, that's what we'll do. Nora come in to be with me. Okay, I can do that, Margaret. Explain the napkin swap. We are going to have a napkin swap towards the end of the month, and it's just May the 8th. And I thought that this would look good on the brown paper too. So I'm going to get my pinking shears out, and I'm going to cut this fabric like this. So anyway, the tag swap is should be winding down this week. Hopefully, everybody's got their tags out in the mail today, and I sent some things out today. Uh, I had some happy mail to send out too, so I sent a few things out in the mail today. Joe took it down to the post office, and then uh, as soon as everyone gets their tags out in the mail, you need to sort of let me know if you're running behind or something. Just let me know. So, anyway, I'm going to cut these little pieces of fabric and I'm going to glue them down onto this paper. And she used a glue stick to do it. She glued a napkin onto the fabric, and then she also uh, she fringed it and inked it. And I'm going to take my fabric and glue it down onto this brown paper. This is cardstock. And I'm just going to make some little cards with this fabric. And I can either use a napkin or I can use a stamp on there. No right or wrong. I can do anything I want. So, but anyway, getting back to the napkins, I'm going to have everyone who wants to play mail me some napkins. Um, if you can mail me 10 napkins, that'll be fine. Or something close to 10 napkins. If you do not have a napkin, what shall we do? What shall we say to some of the girls or boys that don't have any napkins? What should we do? What would be some good substitute? Well, what if I asked for something uh, different for those who don't have the napkins? What if I ask for, thank you, Sharon. Hi, Carol. Uh, toilet paper. Well, I'm not going to ask for toilet paper. No, no, I'm not going to do it. No, I'm not going to ask for toilet paper. But I was going to suggest sometimes you get paper towels with prints on them. I would accept a paper towel with some kind of picture. I would also accept a magazine page that you think would look good on a napkin. Now, that would be a very good substitute. So, for example, let me get a magazine. If you didn't have any napkins, I would accept this as a napkin. because that would look really, really cute on a napkin. So if you don't have a napkin, and you're not going to get to the Dollar Tree to buy you a package of napkins, I would accept some pictures. And see that there? That would be a pretty napkin. Anything with a view of a window. A view of a window would look cute. I would accept that for a napkin. And I'm only on the second page of this magazine. There are magazines for free. You have to find them and request a magazine, and you need to you have to give them your street address to get the napkin, and maybe your email address. But I get free napkins all the time, and I don't pay for magazines. Rather, I get magazines all the time. And I know you can go to any state, United States, any one of the states, go to that website.com, and they will have a visitor center. And a visitor center will have free things to send you. So I'm on the fourth page, and I've got the fourth picture. Ooh, that's cute and wine. I'm going to get this couple right here. That would be a pretty napkin. Anything. Now, Sharon Lombard wants to know, is there anybody that doesn't have any napkins? That would be pretty napkin. And that would be another thing that you could just tell me. If anybody doesn't have any napkins and you want to trade napkins, I can see to it that you receive some napkins to trade with, because I'm that kind of a person. I will go all out for anybody who doesn't have any napkins. That's right. Carol says too. Me? No. Oh, Carol, you don't have any napkins? Okay. And Carol, I, I I was thinking about you the other day. I was looking through one of my older journals and doing a flip through, and I found a sticker that was of a cauldron. It was one of your stickers that you used to have, and also from those days, I have another little picture that you did in watercolor, and I think it was of a field, like a on a farm or something. Anyway, it was a watercolor picture, and I have that picture in this room. I just don't know where it is right now. So anyway, I can write down Sharon's name, uh, willing to donate napkins. Sharon's going to donate some napkins to Carol. How about that? But I would accept anything in lieu of a napkin. And if I get any pictures like this from any one of you all, I will put it in my art journal or in my collage book and use it. Carol, would you like to have some napkins from Sharon? Say yes, please. Say yes, please, Carol. Don't be shy. Mm-hmm. So, Sharon Lombard has extra napkins, and I'm going to say there might be a few other people too. Uh, Canada is getting ready to go on another postal strike. I'm sorry to say, I've heard that 2 or 3 times, and yeah. So anyway, the napkin trade is going to go like this. You send me your 10 napkins, and I will send you back 10 different napkins. I would like for you to send me 10 different napkins as well. But if you don't have 10 different napkins, I will accept a couple of doubles. Some people may only have Christmas napkins. I will accept that as a napkin trade or Christmas napkins. I'm not going to be prejudiced for holidays. Esther has lots of napkins. Well, we'll definitely have you in the napkin trade, Esther. And uh, another thing that we could do, since there's Sharon Lombard and Esther with extra napkins, we could divide the napkin trade up in by threes, and you can send some off for me to some people too. Now, there's a postage. So the postage is going to go like this. You have to put a self-addressed stamped envelope in your nap with your napkins to send to me. And if Sharon and Esther want to play with me, you would send I would tell you who to send your napkins to. So so I will take a list of everybody who wants to do the napkin trade, and I will tell you who you are to send your napkins to. It will be either me or Esther and maybe Sharon if she's thinking about it. And and you would have to send 10 napkins plus a self-addressed stamped envelope uh, to us. Thank you, Sharon. Okay, we just got us a threesome. So, uh, but it's not time to do the mailing yet. I haven't taken the names down, and I will take the names down, and and we will we will look for the lid to this and my pen. Looking for my pen. Here we go. So, I think that's pretty clear. You will mail it to Beth, Esther, or Sharon, and that's Sharon Lombard. So, thank you, Angie. This is going to be a new swap for next month, for June, and I'm not taking names yet. We're just establishing the rules of the game because it's going to be a little different. Okay. Alrighty. So, I said I wasn't taking names yet. I could get started, but you're not going to mail your napkins yet. Well, hi, Kristen. Long time no see. I think I was in your thing today. Um, were you the one that was crafting on fabric and putting a napkin on fabric, Kristen? Was that you or somebody else? I was watching somebody this morning, just this morning, and they were putting napkins on a piece of fabric and they were making them grungy and adding some ink to them and fraying the edges and stuff too. So anyway, let's uh let's all agree that we're going to do a napkin trade at the end of the month. Oh, okay, Kristen. All right. Was it a different Chris? Okay. Okay. Thank you, Goldie. Goldie knows what I was watching. Angie says it was her. Oh, it was her. She had beautiful hands. Angie, do you have beautiful hands? Okay. I will probably have to rewrite this over, but let's do. We want Doretha, and we want Colleen, and who else said they're going to play with the napkin trade? Little hands. Okay, Angie. All right, Goldie and Margaret. Okay. I can't say no to you all. I can't say no. Yeah, Sharon, are you going to play in the napkin trade, Sharon? Or Kristen doesn't care. She says, just call me. Don't call me late for dinner. Oh my goodness. Sharon R's got a shopping bag full of napkins. Okay. So I need to know of those people who don't have any napkins or have very many napkins. Teresa says, I need to buy more. You better wait. You might get some sent to you. Um, Well, the way I'm doing it now, Goldie, is um, you're going to send your napkins to me, either me, Esther, or Sharon, and then we will send you back 10 different napkins. And I'm going to limit you to just 10, 110. Um, if I start bending the rules, they will get totally out of hand. Now, if you want to make arrangements at another time, not in chat today, but if you want to make arrangements with somebody else, you can if you want to trade more napkins. Um, I'm trying to keep it simple so that everybody can play, even those who don't have any napkins. So they just need to contact me. Message me if you do not have any napkins. Just give me a message. I've started the list. It's gonna go over here so it'll get good and lost, and I'll talk to you all about it Saturday. So anyway, on here I've got a napkin over here. And Goldie sent me a bunch of papers. That's going to be going into uh, the vintage book too. That will. And I've already made a. I made you all a napkin book already. Remember, I made you a napkin book the other day so that we could put our napkins in it. So that was fun. It was on probably Tuesday. So here is something that we could put on our fabric. So I'm going to, I think I've got 4 of these. Do I want 4 of them? I'm going to put some glue. I bought these glue sticks by Darcy, Darice, Darcy or Darice, and I like them. So I'm just going to put that down like that, and I'm going to take my water brush and just do this. And then that will tear off. So, and then I will cut these out of here. Like that. It's raining again. It's just a pouring down. So, hi Linda, come on in. Linda said she's already mailed her napkins. Oh goodness, Linda. Linda, what am I going to do with you guys? Put you down. I'm putting you down for a trade. All right. Okay. Let's get this organized. Okay, Linda. That's okay. Don't you fret none. I won't complain. I won't complain. So, Linda, you're not the only one. You're not the only one that has already mailed napkins. So I hope everything goes okay. I know Margaret's already mailed hers too. And Laura Beth. Okay, I will. Okay. Sharon R. All right. Jassy, are you going to do the napkin trade? Jassy says yes. All right, Jassy. So, Okay, all right. Now let's move on to our vintage book. So this is going to be cute. Um, I've got it glued down, but it's not sticking very good. So I'll put a little bit more glue right there. Okay, but those will be pretty to put throughout the book. Um, for fun. So let me get this pink flower on there. But anyway, I'm waiting for the tag trade to die down a little bit and to get under our feet so that we're not bombarded with another trade so fast. And then we can pay more attention to the napkin trade at the end of the month, towards the end of this month. So there's another little pretty piece. Thank you, Colleen. All your tags are mailed. Good girl. There's a purple. We should have a purple tag. Boy, it's raining. Okay. Joyce Boring. Okay, Joyce, I'll put you down. Okay. Let's see now. He's all wet. So anyway, I made these little cards, and that one is really cute.
Fire department's been going up and down the road,
Well,
flooding big time.
everybody's alarms went off when we lost power.
Where?
Well, I had to reboot,
Oh, you did?
so we had flickers in the neighborhood. We did.
Well, I got my pump running.
Well, that's good. The lights just dimmed.
Huh?
The lights just
Just
dimmed.
dimmed.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't feeling her wind's blowing big time up to the top. Too.
Yeah,
There could be possibly some swirling going on.
there could be. I wouldn't doubt it. A little bit of swirling going on out there. Dana, it's storming big time over here too. Hi, Dana. So I made some cards out of those napkins. And I'm going to take a little break from the glue and the tags, and I'll let those dry. Um, I've got some more paper over here beside me. So we're making a new journal. We got a new journal started. And I made one signature, so I'm going to make another signature. We should have 2 signatures in this book. So we're going to use my specialty papers. This is mulberry paper, and it's made from shavings from the mulberry tree. It's a mulberry tree. And we will fold it in half. It looks like there's 2 pieces there, which will be fine. So you all talk to me in caps since I'm playing with paper. We're going to use our papyrus paper, which is made from a reed. It's a type of grass, and it's very popular in Egypt. And this paper came from Egypt. So we're going to use that in our book. And then I've got some other paper. It's rice paper that we can use. And it reminds me of tissue paper. And then I've got this paper that's calligraphy paper. This is the paper that's more like tissue paper. And I'll get a couple of sheets out of that. There's a slick side and a coarse side. And this is rice paper. Or calligraphy paper, I'm sorry. The last one was rice paper. So we're going to use all of those. And I've got some Christmas paper that we can use a piece of. I paid $1 for it. Looks like I paid $1 for it. And I might have 1 or 2 pieces there. It's not going to be a problem. Did Dana's little doggy have to have hip surgery or knee surgery, wasn't it? I haven't talked to Dana for a while, just here and there. This is pretty paper. What are you doing? These are pretty papers. What do you want?
Nothing. Just checking. Does anybody know where the life jackets are?
Got any rowboats? Paddle boats?
I went back there and checked them.
We might need to find some oars.
Yeah. Really. So I need to find out.
I like this pretty paper. It's off white.
You want some something hot?
That would be fine, sure. My mouth is dry. I've got purple paper and a light purple paper. Oh, I guess it's the same time. And then I have some Over the Hill, and I got some tulips and some baking paper with pies on it. Never know, you might need to bake something. Got one of those. Here's a chickadee paper. That needs to go in my chicken book. Got that one. Here's another piece of ivy paper. And this is a pretty, it's a little, I think it's a blue, type of blue paper. So that's good. And then I have some fruit paper. And I think that's all I have in this folder. So that was pretty good.
Yeah, quarter-inch hail chunks right now.
Yeah, is it hailing?
Yeah. It covers your car's
Okay.
cover on it.
So we're just going to take and fold these up every which way. Trying to keep Letty calm. What did she say about her surgery? Hi, Becca. Becca, I missed you like 2 times this week. I've missed you when you were streaming. I found Gigi a couple of times. But, oh well, I'll catch you on the replays. The surgery was good. All right. Yeah, I could sleep every which way. Ooh. Angie says, tell Joe, here he goes. And you sent a box or something. Oh, you talking about his shirt being wet? Might have been. So I'm going to move these out of the way. And this one out of the way. And we're going to put these together in a random order. Oh, the life jacket. Thank you, Angie. Thank you very much. That'll help out a whole lot. So I've got to cut these long papers. They've got to be cut. They've got to be cut. About like that. The papyrus is good. And the fruit is good. And then this is the rice paper. And then it needs to be cut. Another piece of regular paper. And the mulberry paper. It's in good shape. And we will trim this paper. Like that. And we're going to put another paper like this. Let's put one more piece of this. Come on, get out of here. we'll put this in there. And some more of this paper. Like this. Okay, and then we've got another piece of paper right here with another piece of mulberry paper. So this will be stitched together. There's another one of those. Put that in here. And we will stitch this together somehow and put it together in the signature. So this will be a signature too. So, all right. And I think that'll be all that we can put in that book because it's going to be fluffy by the time I get all the gluing I'm going to do. It'll be full. Hopefully it won't turn into a crocodile book, but it might. It just might. So let's get rid of that. So let's get the book back and get this sewed in. Yeah, thunder in here. It's thundering real bad right here. Becca, it's going to be a Victorian vintage junk book, junk journal. Vintage Victorian. And I've already got it started. I covered this book the other day. And I've already got it started. This is a little pocket up here so I can put something in here. And these are some things that I got in Happy Mail today that they're going to go in the book, and they're kind of themed with just the type of shade of the off-white ecru shading. So these are going to go in the book. But tonight I'm going to sew in my signatures. And this is a repurposed gardening book that I had on my shelf this week that I pulled off. So between this and this one's more junkier than the first one, but I'm not going to cry about it. I could trim that off just a little bit more. Like that. So I do have a big crocodile that I was going to punch holes in. I think I'm just going to do a 2-hole punch. I think that would be sufficient. Doesn't really matter either way. So I'm going to go over here and look for my crocodile. And I think it's over here. Just have to take a peek. Another peek to see if I can see it. Yep, this will work. I've only used it one time. And I've had it for probably 2 or 3 years. But I can get in real deep with the hole. and I can put eyelets. So let's make a little template to do my holes. I could use my ruler. So let's see, this is 9. So let's do it at 3 and 6. 3 and 6 is a good number. And on the paper, we can also do it as 3 and 6. That's what we'll do. And all we have to do is to get a pen. Three and 6. And this I'll go from the outside. We'll just do it this way. And I'm just going to use two holes right there. Mark that line right there. 3 and 6. Now, I can put in an eyelet if we want to do that. We could put in eyelets. Now, I know that this has got a hole, a punchy thing, but I don't know if it'll punch a hole. Will it punch a hole? I can't squeeze it. So what am I going to do? I'm going to have to get up and put all my muscles into it. You have to move the button on the top. Okay. Is this the button? Is that it? I've only used it one time. So I was going to put it in the yard sale, but I haven't got that far yet. That moves it down. That stops it from going down. To make the hole. How about this thing here? It comes out, doesn't it? Yes. Come on. Come on out. I wish it would open up bigger so I could see. Oh, Rebecca can't stand it. She just can't stand it. Hello?
Beth, you're going to break your machine.
Hey.
Okay, so that little button up at the very top, if you scoot it all the way to like if you hold it with the opening, like the handle to your left, move the button all the way to your left, and then you can look down there and you'll see like a little pin come out if you push the hand. So move the button and then
it's back
hold it up so you
here.
can see where the pins come down.
Yeah, it comes out here.
Okay.
And it makes
So
a big hole and a little hole.
Right, there's 2 different sizes.
Ooh,
Yep. And then once you have your holes, then you're going to move that button all the way to the front
for my eyelets.
for your right.
Okay.
Okay. It was too hard. I was trying to type it, but I was like, this doesn't make any sense. All right, I'll let you go back.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, I know how to punch a hole. I've only
right.
had it for 2 years. Good gravy. Okay. Okay. Becca's a lifesaver, you guys. Okay. So back here is where the hole punches. Okay. Now that I can do. And we've got plenty of room. So there's the first hole. Oh, spot on. And it's going to take a big squeeze because it is a hardback book underneath. But I should be able to do this. I got confidence. Got it. And that was 3. So this one will be 6. Oh, that was much easier. And it's going through 2 pieces of fabric because I put an undercoat of fabric on here. Perfect. Did it go through? It did go through. Okay, I'm sure I'll be able to find it with a needle. So let's go ahead and get these done. Okay. Three and 6. Okay, I should be able to do this. Okay. I feel so silly, you guys. So silly. Put that back together for those 2. And we're going to do this one while we're at it. Hi, Bonnie. Juju. Come on in, Juju. Becca's my hero today. Yep, she's my hero. Absolutely. It's going to be a little crooked, but I'm not going to complain. It's a machine. That's right. It's a machine that I don't but should use. So let's put the paper clip back on this side. Good. Now I'm going to get me some good girl. She was a good girl today. Get some embroidery thread over here. What I got over here? some yellow. I'm going to use the yellow. Yeller. I'm going to use the yeller for my spine. I got all kinds of fun stuff on my desk. So, see if I can get to this without putting it in knots. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Yay! I think I did it without any knots. So I just need to find me a needle. Man, I am so hot. My scalp is completely wet working on that thing. So I got me a real big eye needle over here. It's a darning needle of some sort, or maybe even a upholstery needle. It's a blunt needle, which is all that I need. For this project. Now, so a needle and thread. So I'm going to start with the first signature, and I'm going to go out and in, out and in, out and in, and out. All right? That sounds good to me. So I'm going to go out, and in, and out, and in, and out, and out. And that's the first signature. Now I'm going to go back in. And in. And out. And out. And my two signatures are in. All I have now to do is to tie it. Tie it up. So we're going to tighten them down. I'm going to take my needle off and put it away before I lose it. Mm-hmm. Whew, man, I'm thirsty. Butter Roll's going to show it in the group. Okay. Enjoy your garden. Oh, yes. I've been enjoying her garden videos too. And they've been fun to watch. So all I have here to do is to tighten these up so that they are in here real good. So let's see if that one's in. And this one is in as well. Good and tight. All right. So I'm just going to tie this in a knot. And then I will leave a tassel, some strings, Just a second. Let me tie this, Joe. And then I can add some beads to it. Okay, that should do it. Nope, it's still too loose. Hang on. Got to do the over and under and the under and the over. And I get confused with it sometimes. That should keep it from slipping. So there's the first signature. And then there's the second signature. And now we have a vintage, Victorian vintage junk journal. And I've got plenty of Victorian and vintage and junk stuff around that I know I can fill it up. And so I'm going to unplug my hot glue gun for a little bit. It's hot and I keep touching it. Put that over there. Put that over there. There we go. Give me a little space here. So, the next thing I want to do, it's 7:30, is I want to stamp my vintage stamps. I've got some vintage stamps that some of you all never seen. Most of you have seen my stamps, but I hadn't had them out for a long time. So I'm going to get them out. If they're in a drawer, and I'll get my drawer over here. Hurry up. Go. People. People. And I guess I need to tell you the story behind my stamps. When I first started streaming, Angie sent you some life jackets 6 years ago, 7 years ago. I was in search of some storage towers. And this tower is double high. It stacks on top of each other. And there's like 6 drawers of this size in each tower. So there's 12 drawers. And I went on one of those selling sites where you can do the mile perimeter around how many miles you want to drive to go get it. And I think I put in 10 miles. So this was up in Port Orange. And I called and I said, do you have the storage bins? And she goes, yes. And I said, okay, I'm coming to get them. And so when I got there, her husband was sitting in the garage in a chair, in a lounge chair. Just what I guess people were driving by, you know. Anyway, I said I came for the storage bins, and he says, okay, come on in here. Took me back into the house, and she had a little small bedroom, maybe half the size of this bedroom. It was a very small room. It would be more of a sewing room, and it was her craft room. And I said, I came for the drawers. And she says, okay, well, here you go. And she started, and they were stacked, and she took one off. And I said, well, give me a box or something, and I'll help you unload the drawers, because it was full of stamps. Most of these stamps. And I said, give me a box and I'll help you empty them out. She goes, oh no, they go with. I about, my jaw dropped clear to the floor. I was so shocked. And I figured out there was over, at least over $1,000 worth of stamps, rubber stamps in there. And of course, this is how I take care of my stamps, with love. They were all completely brand new when I received these, with no ink on any of them. And she was into card making and stuff like that. And I guess she must have sold some of these stamps. Rubber Stampede. Some of them have names on them and some of them don't. And anyway, this Deb was her name, Deb. And then this little stamp cost uh, 10.50 was the price tag on it, but that doesn't mean she got it for that. She may have got it for $2. But I got them for free. And these are the vintage stamps that I've been talking about that I'm going to put in this book. So you can't tell really what it's going to look like until after I get it stamped in the book. So that's my stamping story. And I've added to these, of course, over the past uh, 7 years. So this was $12.99, and Deb, this was the girl that I bought these from, got these from. So anyway, but doesn't that look Victorian? So, and then if we do a garden, this is for the garden. I love them. This was Deb's. So there's 2 layers. So I'm just going to sit these over here to my side, and I'm just going to take one out at a time and stamp them in my book. And I have this stamping pad that I'm going to use. It's dense rubber, very dense, and I'm going to put it behind the sheets to decorate. And I think this paper here that I got was in some Happy Meal. I think I'm going to put this on there first. And I don't know if it goes this way or this way. I can't tell. So I'm just going to pick this way. So, so I have been very, very blessed, very, 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 very blessed with all of my art supplies and things. Yeah, we got a new pope, Teresa. The other pope passed away uh, late Christmas Easter night. It was either Easter midnight or Easter 1 a.m. But anyway, they've been in they've been talking about it all week, about the Pope, and he's American. Wow, that's nice. So anyway, that's going to be the first page, and then I have another page, and I should have done all this before I binded it in the book. It's been they took the longest time to replace them. So I'm going to put this one next. Angel in Training. I understand your pain, Colleen. The spell check is just absolutely off the chart. Totally no nonsense. So, okay, I got black nails. See if I can find me uh, something for them. Okay, wish me luck. So anyway, on my journal here, I don't think Goldie. I don't think Angie's on Facebook. What was she supposed to send you a picture of? She usually emails it. Okay. It's still not perfect, but it's okay. So what I'm going to do, and yeah, Goldie, she emails me. Is the only way we can communicate in writing. So anyway, since I've got this stamp out, I'm going to go to the back side and stamp it back here too. Okay. So 7:30. I hope I can get some of this done. Put this one here. On this page. And I'm a thinking that this is, I need to stand up and pound on this a little bit harder with all my strength to get the middle part down real good. Like that. That is very good. That's what I wanted up here. But we're not gonna judge. I'm gonna have to put a tag in front of this. So, okay. So I did that one. I'll get another one. This one is also Victorian. What I consider Victorian. Hey, Joe. And I haven't used these for a while, so it takes a couple of times to get them inked up real good. So we're going to go back to the front, find another page, put this little girl down under the, put that under the paper, and then we're going to make sure we got this all inked up. Like this. And I am going to see if I can't press it down any harder with double hands. Like that. She looks good. I think this is what I looked like when I was a little girl. So anyway, after the napkin trade, what do you think about doing a trade-off of stamps? That would be fun. And I have a file over here of tissue paper stamps that I've done before. And so I've done it before. Hey, baby,
Yeah, baby.
how about
What?
you bringing me in that ring light behind the couch in the bedroom on the floor, and see if you can set it up behind me here.
Did you lose your light there?
No.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna put that over to the side. I think this one's Victorian.
You gonna put this somewhere?
How does it,
Well, it's got to have a hole here.
like on the table?
Yeah, a table hole.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
right here, maybe in your little there.
My door.
Uh-huh.
If you can do it without it touching me and burning me, I'll be so utterly grateful.
Okay.
Joe is a very good finders keepers kind of a guy. You know, he finds things and he keeps them.
Wow, is this yours?
And it is now. It crossed the threshold. You carried it across the threshold. It's married to me now.
Well, the problem is you got every outlet filled.
No, I don't.
You see where the hole is? Okay, I got it. There's
Hi, Marty.
Hi, Marty.
We have light
Good
and a
seeing you.
shadow.
She's blinding everybody.
Okay, you can back it up just a tad.
There's no.
No backing.
Well, you get it all.
I'm talking about 1 inch.
Okay. Oh no, because that's what's holding. Well, okay. Gosh.
He did, Marty. He found me, and that was an iffy accident. I turned him down for 2 weeks. I wouldn't go out with him.
I thought that was your head. I knew it wasn't though. Now that'll keep you warm.
I'm not. Look at my head.
I know you're sweating.
Look at my forehead.
I can feel your back. It's cold. Who is it? Thanks for sharing that.
You're welcome. Okay. It's a ring light, and my neighbor threw it out, and she was going to have an art room, and she never did get it fixed up. I'm surprised she didn't throw her easel out. She had an easel and a basket full of art supplies.
I got a 5-foot easel.
I know. And her husband had given it to her for a birthday or Christmas or something.
Well, we're back up to the high water level
Okay.
for today.
What do you think about that? I think this is vintage too. May you love all the days of your life. That's me and Joe. And he laughs.
Amazing.
He laughs. And he laughs as he exits out of the room, very carefully, backing to the door.
Honey, I have to tell you, there's nobody there. I think.
Will you do me one more favor
Is that
and
too hot?
put this on a big cup of ice?
Is it too hot?
I'm too hot.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
I'm the one that's hot.
Well, I know that.
I'm hot.
$2 pistol.
That's me.
I got so.
So it's gonna have to go on this way. Can't get all the way to the center, but I might be able to get to this. I am luckier than I don't know what on this earth. I'm lucky. Wow, I'm so lucky. But I am severely lucky. So there's that one. And some of these don't have words. And I should be using different colors. That's what I should do. What I should do.
Okay, here you go.
Just a minute. Let me get this on there real quick. Thank you. Take the tea bag out. I was kind of wanting a whole big cup of ice, but that's fine. I'm done.
You said one.
I said a big cup of ice.
Well, that's a whole lot more cost.
Cost, yeah. Okay. We can put him in there. They had these kind of dogs back in Victorian days. I'm just saying. Let's go with some different colors. And let's go back here a little bit. Let's try the old papyrus. Let's try a piece of paper here. All right. That looks pretty good. I like it. Okay, I did that one. And now I need some of these. Okay, take it over there.
Okay.
Don't bring it back to me.
That's all you want.
Just take it to the kitchen. I can't do it right now. You're wearing me out.
Okay.
Put it in the bedroom. Put it by my bed in the bedroom. I'll drink it when I get off. So, for the sake of the junk journal, I'm going to try to clean my hands a little bit so that I don't get my papers fingerprinted. Now, where was that little dog? So what I'm doing is I'm just flipping through. I got two signatures, and I'm flipping through, uh, and I'm stamping once in the first signature, and then again in the back signature. That's how this is going so far. And this is vintage. So there's the front. And here's the back. Oh, Angela had to go see her granddaughter perform. Her granddaughter was performing. Not right this second, Jen. Mm-mm. And this one says, I think you're lovely. And that's in the back. So I'll go up here to the front. Thank you, Butter Roll. Thank you, honey. And this one's not vintage, but it's a mermaid. And it's needs to be cleaned up a little bit, but she works real good. Shall we put the mermaid in here too? Might as well. I don't have a problem with mermaids. The mermaids are real, and the fairies, because the unicorn told me they were real. So I believe it. I believe the unicorns. Mm-hmm. Have you ever heard that one before? She's pretty vintage, yeah. And I do have enough material over here to do a ocean book, under the water book, and she will be one of the stamps I use in that book for sure. Isn't she pretty? Mm-hmm. Okay. And there she goes. Okay. I am burning up. I got the fan on. Let's get the blue ink out. And I think this is vintage. Kids don't look like that anymore. Pretty doggone vintage to you, huh? I'm playing with fire. I'm not putting any wax paper down in the middle between them. Angie says her eyes are watering. Oh dear. Okay. This goes in the doggy pile. This one is, this one's Hush. This one's called Hush. Hush, hush, hush. That's good. This one says Hush. That's what that one says. Hush. Hush, hush, sweet Charlotte. Oh man, I don't. With Betty Davis. This is one of my favorite stamps. It's a sad movie. Oh. And look pretty on that one. That's a keeper right there, guys. That is a keeper. So I did her 3 or 4 more times. Oh, she's got something on the back of her. And I can't tell you what it is. So I'm just scattering stamps. Okay. Now I've got several of these stamps with different girls on it. And I think they look Victorian. And I think it'll be fun to go back with a little bit of a pencil, a colored pencil, and like put a little bit of blush in her roses and maybe something on her bow. I think that would be cute. It's about time you got them shoes off. Kick the shoes off. Oops, this one didn't work. It didn't work. Need my cushy thing over there. I'll put it in again over here. You all, it still didn't do any good on here. Look at that. I'm going to have to do it on a piece of paper and glue it down. Oh, Esther had Chinese. Mmm. I don't know how much more I can take of this heat. Well, now what am I going to do? I'll try it over here. Last chance. Well, Kelly Ann, get in here, girl. Get in here. I've been telling everybody that you've been streaming on Monday nights, and I'm sure it might just take them a couple of times to remember. Sure of it. It still didn't work. Okay, it's coming off of this wood block. It's just not doing right. So we're going to put this back down on the, you know what I think it was the string off of my phone was laying on the stamp pad and it didn't get in enough ink because it's that way on every spot on that corner. It didn't get any ink. Okay, I said that was the last time I was going to try it, but I think it was my phone cord. Great. That's good to hear, honey. That had to be it. It was my phone cord. Was laying across the pad. And it's got blue ink on it now. So, we're going to put this down a couple more times because we like it. Okay. All right, let me put this over here. It's a woman. Oh, okay. Put them upside and stamp them up with the paper on top of the stamp. Yes, you're right. That would be a good solution too. And but the reason why it wasn't coming out over here is because my cord was over top of it. So what I'm going to do is I am going to have to put some papers down between these pages because their ink is going to the other side. So I found the problem. It was this corner right here. So what I'll do is I will stamp this stamp out on some regular paper, some other paper like this, and glue it on top of those. So we will have some. Well, we're going to fix it. So let's see. Okay. I did the hush. I did that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. Okay, so here I'm just going to cut these apart. Like that. It's raining again. And I think I will ink the edges and put these in my book. So We are working in our vintage Victorian junk journal. Our VVJJ. It's a VVJJ. Only you guys will know what that means. Excuse me. So that's enough of the blue. I'm not going to do too much more. I'm winding down because I'm getting tired. I need another whitey. Will come out. It won't come out. Here we go. Crafting in the nude. Why would I say that? Don't know why you would say that. Okay, so now I'm going to get my glue stick. And glue stick this down. So I'm just going to put that over the other one. Thank you, Esther. Thank you, Angie. Thank you, Marty. Please don't call it that, Beth. Okay. You don't like the VVJJ signals. Okay. It's a junk journal. I don't know what I said wrong. Sorry, I don't know what I said. You said you was hot. I was hot. I am hot. I'm going to try to get Joe to turn the air conditioner on for me. If he comes back in here. Oh, excuse me. I did not know that. Sure. Oh, I don't have to cover that one up. It looks good. And she looks good. So she's going to go down over here. I covered them all up. I have one more. BJJ. Joe goes around. He likes to say, boys have the P's and girls have the V's. Like in when Arnold Schwarzenegger had that kindergarten cop. That was funny. Okay, so I'm going to look for another page that doesn't have very much and put this down over there. So I've got some of them are in there more than once. So we've got this one now, and we're going to use the green. This one is the Garden Angel. Okay. Let's get this on here. Hi, Kathy. It's thundering and raining outside. Still a thundering. Now on this particular stamp, I can go back in with a pencil and finish drawing this and redraw it back in on that stamp. It'll be easy to do. Okay. Good, good. I am burning up. That's good. Okay. Gotta put that over there. Did that a couple times. I think this is vintage. Because of the styles of the shoes. Oh. I've got some ice Sprite. I'm drinking Sprite. Okay. Teresa's been in the balcony. That's A-okay. Journey is the destination. The journey is the destination, is what that says. So let's go to the back side. Kelly says, my mom's birthday's next month. Oh, how wonderful, my Kellyanne. That's wonderful. That's good. I'm not finished with this drawer yet. This is Victorian. Okay. I'm making a Victorian vintage junk journal. No, I haven't. I'm going to do that too. And the bicycle. It's going to have uh, other things in it. That didn't work too good. I have to. I'm going to have to stamp that out on another piece of paper because I don't have the strength to do it. This is kind of steampunk, and it was that girl's Deb's too. That looks like it came out of that equestrian stamp book. I'm not putting him in here. And I do have this. I'll just give this to Becca. It's a naked stamp. Just saying. Is a diva Victorian? Teresa's thinking about that stamp. The postal one. And then I have this little girl, and she's like 70s. And when I say Victorian, I'm thinking 20s or older, 20s and 30s, maybe even 40s. So I hate to do this to y'all, but I am so hot, and my behind is going on strike right now, and I'm just going to have to call it a night. We did a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. We did a lot of stuff, and we're going to continue to do more each day. But I'm going to have to take a little break. I need to go and lay down for a few minutes. And it's just one of those days. So I love my book. Here it is so far. I'll just do a little quick flip. And I could do this one again and glue it on top of that one. I've got lots of pages in here. I think I have about 30. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. And then the other one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 24. So I couldn't have planned that better if I tried. That is perfect. That is perfect. So you could basically say I'll have 100 pages in this by the time we get done. Uh, and then if you count front and back, it should be 200. So, But guys, thank you all for coming out tonight and hanging out with me. And I've enjoyed the evening. We're working with some new art products. And I'll get in on the chat room here in a little bit. And I'm not feeling bad. I'm my backside's tired, and uh, and that's just the way it is. So I will see you guys in the chat room, and I'll see you again on Saturday night. And we're going to put some more tags in here. We've got tags that we've already made, and some more tags that uh, to finish up. And then we need to make some pockets. And I'm going to use that with the brown paper too. I want to do bookmarkers and pockets. So maybe we'll get the decorative scissors out and make some decorative pockets. And I might even be able to color this with some scrapbooking paper. So, so thank you guys, and I'll see you all in the chat room. Let's find my phone. And I'll take another picture of one of these so you can see it. It could be a stamp book. So there we go. Okay, thank you, everybody. Good night.